From the Up Coast Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OSU update with Gina Mizell. I'm Jenni Carlson. Gina, a lot of focus this spring with Oklahoma State on the offensive side. Let's talk defense for a second, because there's been some guys moving around, and you're actually working on a story about Tyler Johnson and his move. Talk a little bit about where he was and what mitigated the move.
Sure. Well, he was the backup middle linebacker to Caleb Levy. Missed the first part of the season last year with an ankle injury, but came in and played some backup roles last season. But he's going to move to defensive end, which is a position he's never played before. So he kind of said, going into the season, like, okay, the coaches sat him down after the Fiesta Bowl and asked him if he was interested in moving, and he was like, I never really thought of it that way. But it's an area where he'll be able to utilize his speed. He's obviously familiar with dropping into coverage, which is something Jamie Blatnick did at times last year. So with a very crowded linebacking core, this is probably a chance for him to get some more playing time, because the Cowboys, frankly, are thin at defensive end with losing Blatnick and Rashedi Jones. So, with him moving from linebacker and Nigel Nicholas moving from tackle to end, those guys are going to have to step up for this team this year.
We see this trend a lot in college football. It seems like guys that are linebackers can move to that position. We saw it at OU with Ronell Lewis.
Sure.
We've seen it at a variety of places. Do you see Tyler Johnson making the switch pretty well? He will be a little undersized, though, I assume.
Yeah, he will. And I actually asked him, I was like, does Rob Glass want you to gain some weight? And he said, actually, they want to keep me where I am just so that I can utilize my speed. He thinks that's his best asset at this point, is that he can run around a little bit. So you're right. It's a trend, with those kind of hybrid type players. We see it the other way too. Like, a guy like Jamie Blatnick is now trying to show he can be a linebacker. So that versatility, I think, will help him out. But again, I think it's his best chance to get on the field. Glenn Spencer has mentioned that the linebacking core is now 3 deep at all 3 positions, which that's now without Tyler Johnson. So, the best chance for him to get on the field is probably a D end. And like I said, they're going to need him with trying to fill 2 big holes coming up in the spring and then the fall.
All right. Thanks, Gina. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.